Mm. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's had a great hump day. You are over the hump. Yeah, it's downhill. Tomorrow night, Thursday night football. The Commanders are playing. I can't remember who the Commanders are playing. It's actually been kind of cool because it's like we basically have been having on a Thursday or Monday night, either Eagles or the Giants well, actually not the Eagles. The Eagles were on Monday night, but we had the Giants, of course, on Thursday night last week, and now we got the Commanders. So we're getting the whole NFC East because they thought the NFC East was all going to be relevant. Well, the New York Giants stink. They stink. The Washington Commanders, they were so close against the Eagles. We're not sure what team they are. They're 2-2, and of course, Cowboys and Eagles looks like we've separated from the rest of the guys. Here's interesting take. Dak Prescott, all he does is throw interceptions. Micah Parsons said, a kid said to him, all Dak Prescott does is throw interceptions. And his comment, and Micah Parsons' comment on that was, you parents, you got to keep your kids and stuff off Twitter and things. Because that's, if you were an alien before the start of this season, and you were dropped here and didn't know anything about football, and you started watching ESPN and those shows, that's exactly what you would think. You'd be like, wow, this guy, Dak Prescott, I don't know what interceptions are, but that guy throws a lot of them, and they're not good. Because that's what they pounded away with Dak Prescott with. Yeah, Dak Prescott interceptions. And even now, when they don't have a real argument, they'll reflect back to it. Because I was hearing Shady McCoy and Joy Taylor, because of course Joy has the craziest takes in the world. But listen to them, talking about the matchup, the Cowboys and 49ers. They were saying, but of course you can't trust Dak Prescott because he'll probably do some interceptions. And it's kind of like, he's got one on the year. Everybody else in the NFC East has more than triple the interceptions that he has. He's one of the lowest in the NFL. He's like in the high 20s as far as interceptions go. As in there's like 20 some odd people ahead of him with more interceptions. But that's the perception that you get from people, that Dak Prescott's a turnover machine. And nothing could be further from the truth. Yeah, last year he had 17. Guaranteed, there's going to be a lot of guys this year that have 17 or more. Trust and believe in that. Now, back to Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons could probably have his leg amputated, and he'd still go out there and play this Sunday. This game means so much to Micah Parsons, and I believe the Dallas Cowboys, that everybody, it's all hands on deck. I think Tyler Smith will be playing. He got a rest day today, but I think that guy's going to play. I think everybody is going to be laser focused. Forgive me for the yawns. I get up early and work all day, and then by the time I get here, it's late, and I'm tired. And then got the floor downstairs varnished, and man, does that thing look good. But be that as it may, all hands are on deck. Now, here's the thing that's kind of crazy, because it seems like from Dak Prescott getting the NFL Man of the Year to where we are now, that Dak Prescott has changed. There's a picture of him with the cigar and everything on the sidelines. Yesterday it was the fuck around and find out press conference on Monday. Are you trying to piss me off? Dak Prescott has gotten a big edge, and dare I say, the chip on his shoulder. And a little bit of anger and aggression. Now, of course, the talking heads are acting like, this is the latest. Oh, here we go, we got him now. You don't want to have an angry quarterback because he'll be out of control and won't be able to focus. I guess they don't remember Troy Aikman yelling and screaming and pissed off on the sidelines. I guess they don't remember that. I guess they don't remember Tom Brady, who was known to try and find somebody to be pissed off at. To use that for a little extra motivation. I guess they don't remember those things because a lot of guys, have that edge, that anger. Lord knows Charles Haley definitely did. But it's almost comical to me how people look at football and they act like it's, golf, a sport of gentlemen, If you've ever really played football, especially like college football, you realize there ain't nothing gentle about football. They've changed the rules now so that way, it's not quite as violent, but it's still violent. It is Nathanderall. This whole idea that we're all nice gentlemen, that we love each other on the field, and we're just having a nice hit. No, bro. Football is the closest thing you're going to have to war. It's me and my band of brothers out here to survive against those guys. And if you've never played, then you wouldn't understand that. But trust and believe, that's what it is. And for Dak, he's been the diplomat, he's been the nice guy, and everything. Maybe it is time to get that edge. That time to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm waiting to see him wear gives no F's. I'm telling you, that's next. We got good news. I talked to David Wiley this evening, and his wife has come out of the sedation. She's talking and everything else, sitting up and things, and it's a 180-degree turnaround in her health. And they may be coming back home on Friday. So that's fantastic news right there for David Wiley. Thank you all for keeping him in your prayers and your thoughts and everything else. Him and his wife, we definitely appreciate it. So don't discount the power of prayer. And maybe we should put the Cowboys in our prayers. Going against San Francisco. I'm so tired. I am going to go in here and take a nice hot shower. And I'm going to go crawl up underneath the covers and get ready to get some sleep, because tomorrow we'll be here sooner than you think. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow. And the fire's just about out. Let me say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all. And remember, tell the people you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Whew. I'm so tired I could lean against this fireplace and go to sleep. All right, Mark. Good night, good people.